Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And now Isaac Paredes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Skubal, a 6'3" lefty, 28 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Outside low, and it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. 2 away here in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all. This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Fourth, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Astros leave 1, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Framber Valdez. What do we need to know here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
the real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball one low.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third.
Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. There's the strike. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. To second, pulls him off the bag. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. And that misses. 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, dives and makes the catch.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
On the ground to third, slides for the stop. To first, nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. First offering, and it just misses. Two out, space is empty. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Jace Young. Valdez back to work. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That's off the inside corner, and a count now 2-0. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. And there's a base hit to the left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jake.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner at first. Pena over to Altuve. On to first in time. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Fastball for a strike. Out towards left center. Green. Brings it in, and there's one down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Led off the game with a strikeout. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Late that time, and it's strike two. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Inside, and that is ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, second base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So one out, nobody on. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That's too low. Ball one. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
A little bit low. Valdez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Fought off foul. Green, the base runner at first with one out. That misses. And 1-1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The count 2-1.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Three-two. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Fly ball center field, Meadows. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Liner, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 2. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Colt Keith. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Keith, 23 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So up next, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 1-1.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. Young at first, 1 gone. Next offering is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. That one missed.
Ball 1.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 2 and the Astros nothing. Ready now for the
Leading off
fifth
for the
inning.
Astros,
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer
Diaz.
Diaz. Skubal back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Caught looking his first time up. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And strike 2.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner
Oh,
goes.
that's inside.
There's a ball. Throw to second.
there. He's got it.
Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That clips the corner.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Fly to left his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Called strike right there.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They'll just do that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Good take by Torres.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man at first with 1 gone. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He's 2 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian King, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ort warming up as well. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. And big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
2
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Torres leads off first with 1 away. To second for 1.
He's out.
To Walker, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the Astros 1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And it is 2-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Both 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one hit the knees for a strike. The Astros trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good eye
Ball
right
back
there.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right.
Oh, that
ball
got him.
got him.
He had
Right
2
there.
strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting, designated
Now it's
hitter,
Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
That one in there across the letters.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Strike 3, got him swinging. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Pulls that one foul. That's inside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carpenter in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty
No ball, 2
sliders
strikes.
to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Next offering upstairs. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, but it kicks foul. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Luis Contreras up and loosening in the pen. That one down
No,
the
it's
line, and it goes just foul.
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
That one
2 balls,
misses.
1 strike.
Ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Let's go, Tigers.
Fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for a pinch. Holton, well. Just missed. And now it's even up.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
This one popped up. And that will drop foul. Center field. Meadows should have this one. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
So up next, Chas McCormick. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1.
2-1. Three balls, 1 strike.
Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And the tying run is on base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little
Now
fatigued to
batting,
me.
right
And here
fielder,
comes the
Mike
Tigers
Steele.
manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tarek Skubal won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching
So the
for
Tigers get a new
Tigers.
arm from the pen. Will
Number
Vest.
19.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Duvall at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
McCormick off of first with 2 away. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Sit him down.
On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And that's a little bit high. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, right side. Veerland makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ort.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Chase Young.
Chase Young.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to
ball,
choke up a
2
little
strike.
bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit hard. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake.
And now Jake Rogers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next
0-1.
offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
2 strike.
The next
Ball,
offering
that's out.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good eye in that spot. Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
One more time.
There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. McCormick makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Foley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. And that's outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air. Keith drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a ground ball. Torres tosses to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Tigers 2 and the Astros 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Gleyber Torres digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
And another ball. And a strike to Gleyber.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Riley Green, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball there.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. The throw to third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Golden opportunity right here. Now one missed.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That one misses, and it's 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Second and third, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Swung on, belted. McCormick on the run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As they score a pair on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Abreu will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
The
Houston,
Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Luis Contreras.
Luis
And this could be a
Contreras.
pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
One out, runner at second. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One down. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
Strike one. Keith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just
0-1.
missed. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Contreras checks on first. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Contreras throws to first, and he's back in easily. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that one missing low. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Astros 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Christian Walker.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Foley back to work. Just
that's
missed. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tommy Canley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton also throwing. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Really good
catcher,
swing right there. He got a pitch that
Diaz.
he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up the middle. Torres over to first. Now 1 gone in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
He's 2 outs away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. So now 1 and 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a rocket out to left. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jason Foley is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bo Brisky.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So they're down to their final out. Chas McCormick now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 now.
The Astros down to their final strike. That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.